so Upton Sinclair writes this huge novel about factory conditions, breaks up the muck, as it were, and exposes it to the American people. So people start getting angry. Meanwhile, actually, he should be smiling. Bosses start working together, okay? They start realizing, hey, you own all the steel, I own all the railroads. If we work together, we can just not only have a monopoly on one area, but kind of own even more of America, make even more money, exploit these people even more, and everything's happier, right? Laissez-faire. Capitalism. And that kind of working together is built on trust. And so that's why they called it trust. It's like a monopoly, but usually it's with two bosses or robber barons working together to make even more money, okay? So, Teddy Roosevelt sees all this happening, and he says, look, I'm down for the common man now, right? Remember, he's a humble fellow. And he says, everybody deserves a square deal. Interesting because it's got 3 parts. Everybody deserves a square deal, he says. Okay, so the first element of the square deal is that we're going to conserve natural resources. Because remember, he had been out to the Wild West and the Badlands and seen the nature and seen how beautiful the country was, and he said parts of this need to be saved and kept beautiful, never to be squandered by men and factories and houses and that. So he sets aside portions of the country as national parks and to be kept just as pretty and never touched by men. Okay, so that's the first part of the square deal, conserving natural resources. The second part is to take down corporations, control corporations. Okay, which is where the trust busting comes in. Teddy Roosevelt comes and breaks up this trust, all the trusts that are happening, splits them up, splits up the monopolies so that more people can have a fair chance, and controlling the corporations, okay? And the third part is protecting the consumer. So the consumer is not the one working in the factory. Those people aren't protected yet. But the one who buys a sausage with a nail in it. And up to this point, that's just your luck, right? So those people that are now buying meat from this factory that throws the waste in there are now being a little bit protected. So Teddy Roosevelt passes 2 acts that are important. The Meat Inspection Act, which basically said that all meat needs to meet specific health standards and be healthy and actual meat and not half nails and rats and garbage. And along those same lines, but a little broader, is the Pure Food and Drug Act. So basically it's saying that if you're going to sell food, drink, medicine, anything like that that people are going to ingest needs to pass health inspections and be medically okay for people to eat. And this is the first of that kind. Nobody has ever done this before because really laissez-faire says if you want to sell a sausage with nails in it and people fall for it, go for it, right? So Teddy Roosevelt starts these reforms. There you have it.
End it?
Done.